Have you ever tried to bend down and pick something up, only to realize your knees didn't agree with your plan? Or maybe you stood up too quickly and felt that little wobble that reminds you you're not 20 anymore. You're not alone. As we age, staying strong, steady, and mobile becomes a daily mission. But here's the truth, your body is still capable of amazing things. You just have to treat it with care, consistency, and a little bit of love. Let's be honest, no one wants to lose their independence. That moment when walking across a room feels risky or climbing stairs becomes a challenge, it doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in little by little, often because we stop moving the way we used to. But what if just a few simple, gentle exercises each morning could change all that? Not intense workouts, not gym memberships, just small daily moves that wake up your muscles, fire up your balance, and help you stay strong and confident on your feet. In today's video, we're going to walk through 5 gentle exercises that seniors should do every single day. These aren't just stretches or movements. They read daily rituals that send a powerful message to your body. I'm still here, I'm still strong, and I'm not going down without a fight. And the best part? You can do most of these right in your living room, no fancy equipment required. Let's start with the first exercise, something so simple. You might already be doing it, but maybe not with intention. It's called the sit to stand. That moment when you get up from your chair might seem ordinary, but it's actually one of the most powerful movements you can train. Think about it, every time you stand up, you're using your legs, your core, and your balance. Practicing this motion a few times a day builds strength exactly where you need it, most your thighs and hips. Here's the key though, don't rush it. Start seated, keep your feet flat, cross your arms over your chest, lean slightly forward, and stand slowly. Then lower yourself back down with control. Not only does this help your muscles, but it also trains your brain to feel stable during the motion. Try doing 5 in a row, take a break, then do 5 more. It's the foundation for confident movement. Now let's move into the second gentle habit, heel-to-toe walking. You might remember doing this as a kid, pretending to walk on a tightrope. Turns out, it wasn't just play, it was training your balance. As we age, the small stabilizer muscles in our ankles, legs, and core begin to fade unless we keep them active. Heel-to-toe walking is the perfect way to wake them up. Find a straight line in your house, maybe along the hallway or next to a countertop for support, and place one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching the toes of the other foot. Walk slowly, focusing on control and posture. It doesn't have to be far, just 10 to 15 steps in one direction, then back. This small, steady challenge can dramatically reduce your risk of falls. And remember, confidence on your feet starts with trust in your body. So now that we've worked the legs and balance, let's talk about something we often forget, ankle circles. Yes, your ankles. These small joints are key players in stability and movement. Weak or stiff ankles can throw off your entire gait, making you shuffle or compensate in ways that hurt your knees and hips. Ankle circles are simple but incredibly effective. Sit comfortably in a chair, lift one foot slightly off the ground, and start making slow, deliberate circles in the air. 10 in one direction, 10 in the other, then switch feet. You might feel a little burn or tightness at first. That's a good thing. You're bringing life back to a part of your body that supports every step you take. These 3 exercises alone can make a noticeable difference in how you move, how you feel, and how you approach each day. They aren't flashy, they're not complicated, but they are powerful. And when done regularly, they remind your body that strength, stability, and energy are still very much within reach. Just imagine waking up each morning, doing a few minutes of mindful movement, and feeling your legs get stronger, your balance more steady, and your confidence skyrocket. You wouldn't need to fear a stumble or avoid stairs. You'd move with purpose, and that changes everything. Your body may be older, but it's still incredibly smart. It just needs the right signals. These gentle exercises are those signals. So tomorrow morning, instead of rushing straight into the day, take just 6 or 7 minutes to reconnect with your body. Let these movements be your daily wake-up call. Now that we've started to unlock what your body is still capable of, let's keep that momentum going. Now that we've awakened the legs, engaged the ankles, and laid the foundation for balance and strength, let's keep the body moving in ways that matter most. Because while your legs carry you, your posture tells the world how you feel. Standing tall isn't just about appearance, it affects your breathing, your confidence, and your overall health. That brings us to one of the most overlooked parts of the body, your back and shoulders. As we age, especially after 60, many people start to slouch without even realizing it. The shoulders round forward, the head leans out, and the spine begins to curve. But a simple, daily movement can gently undo that damage, and that's the shoulder blade squeeze. You don't need any equipment for this, just your own awareness. Sit or stand tall. Let your arms rest at your sides, then slowly squeeze your shoulder blades together, as if you're holding a pencil between them. Hold for 3 seconds, then release. Repeat that 10 times. It's a subtle motion, but incredibly powerful. It wakes up your upper back, improves posture, and even helps you breathe better. Do this regularly, and you'll notice your chest feels more open and your shoulders sit back where they belong. Now, if we're going to move confidently, we have to talk about your core. And no, I don't mean crunches or sit-ups. Your core is much more than your abs. It includes the muscles around your spine, your pelvis, and even the deep muscles that support your organs. A strong core keeps you steady when you move, bend, or twist. And one of the most gentle yet effective ways to activate it is with the seated knee lift. Find a sturdy chair and sit with your feet flat on the ground. Then, while keeping your back straight, lift one knee slowly up toward your chest, hold it for a second or two, then lower it back down. Switch legs. Do this 5 to 10 times per side. What this does is engage your lower abdominals and hip flexors, 2 areas that are critical for walking in balance. It also encourages stability from your chair, so you don't feel like you're tipping forward or backward. It's a controlled motion that builds inner strength without strain. You might be thinking, this all sounds so simple, can it really make a difference? And the answer is absolutely yes. When done consistently, these small, gentle movements retrain your muscles, awaken forgotten areas of your body, and restore your connection to movement. You're not just stretching and strengthening, you're sending signals to your brain that say, I'm still in control. And speaking of the brain, let's not forget how closely the body and mind are connected. Every time you move with purpose, your brain lights up. It becomes more aware, more engaged, and more connected to your body. That is why the final movement we'll explore today is as much about mindfulness as it is about muscle, and that is deep breathing with arm reaches. Stand or sit tall, feet flat, spine upright. As you take a deep breath in through your nose, slowly raise both arms up toward the ceiling reach as far as you comfortably can. Hold for just a second. Then exhale slowly through your mouth as you bring your arms back down. Do this 5 times. It's gentle, it's calming, and it expands your chest and lungs while reminding your nervous system to relax. This simple act not only improves circulation and oxygen flow, but it also reduces stress, which plays a huge role in balance and coordination. A relaxed body moves better. A calm mind thinks clearer. When you begin your day with these movements, you're not just exercising. You're making a powerful declaration to yourself that you're worth the time, that your body still matters, that your health is something you're willing to nurture, not with punishing routines, but with compassion, consistency, and care. You might not see massive changes overnight, but after a week or two, you'll notice your steps feel surer. You might stand up faster, climb stairs with less effort, or reach for something on a shelf without hesitation. And those tiny victories, they add up. They are the moments that keep you independent, joyful, and living life on your own terms. This isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. It's about moving just a little each day so your muscles stay awake, your joints stay fluid, and your balance stays sharp. Because the truth is, growing older doesn't mean giving up strength. It means honoring it differently. And if you've made it this far, I want you to take a moment right now and say to yourself, I am still strong. I am still steady. I am still capable. Because you are. And these gentle daily movements are simply your way of proving it to yourself, one small victory at a time. Let's keep this going and build on what we've started.
If you've been following along, you've already taken major steps toward restoring strength, posture, and confidence in your movement. But no gentle exercise routine would be complete without addressing two of the most critical abilities we all rely on: balance and flexibility. These are the silent protectors of independence. When your balance is sharp and your body can move with ease, everyday tasks, from putting on your shoes to stepping out of the shower, become second nature instead of high-risk situations. Let's talk about a movement that helps with both: the heeled two-toe walk. This one may look simple, but don't be fooled. It's incredibly effective. Stand near a wall or sturdy surface in case you need support. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot, like you're walking on a tightrope. Then take a slow step forward, repeating the heel two-toe motion. Take 10 steps if you can. As you do this, your brain and muscles are working together to keep you steady. You're training your body to stay aligned, centered, and grounded. And over time, this simple walk can dramatically reduce your risk of falling, which is one of the most important things you can do for your long-term health and independence. But balance isn't just about your feet, it's also about your hips, which often get tight from too much sitting. That tightness can throw off your entire posture and make walking feel stiff or painful. To counteract that, try a gentle hip opener, nothing fancy. Just sitting in a sturdy chair with your ankle crossed over the opposite knee. Gently press down on the raised knee until you feel a stretch in the hip. Hold it for 15 to 30 seconds and switch sides. This movement improves flexibility in the hips and lower back, which helps you walk more smoothly and with less discomfort. It's like oiling the joints so they don't squeak and resist when you move. And while we're here, let's take a moment to remember that consistency beats intensity every time. You don't need to break a sweat or push through pain. In fact, pain is your body's way of asking for a gentler approach. If a movement doesn't feel right, modify it. If you're tired, do a little less. The goal here isn't to impress anyone. It's to create a routine that you look forward to, one that makes your body feel alive and your spirit more hopeful. Now, you may be wondering, what's the best time of day to do these? The truth is, whenever you'll actually do them. For some, morning routines are a beautiful way to energize the day. For others, afternoons feel less rushed and more peaceful. There's no perfect time. The right time is the time that works for you. You can even break the exercises into little bits, do 1 or 2 in the morning and the rest later. It all counts. Every stretch, every breath, every lift is a vote for your well-being. And here's something else worth mentioning: movement has emotional benefits too. Gentle exercise can lift your mood, ease anxiety, and even improve your sleep. When your body moves, your mind often feels lighter. That's because you're releasing endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. It's like nature's own medicine, with no side effects. And when your mood improves, your energy improves. And suddenly, you feel motivated to do more, go out more, and live with more intention. It's a beautiful cycle that starts with the simplest decision to move. You don't need fancy clothes or a gym membership. All you need is a quiet corner, a sturdy chair, and a willingness to begin. And the best part? You're never too old to start. In fact, your body is always listening. It's waiting for you to take the first step, so it can respond with strength and gratitude. Every day is a chance to rebuild what time may have taken, and trust me, your body remembers how to be strong. You just have to remind it gently. And if you're doing this with a friend, a spouse, or even a group, even better. Movement becomes more fun when shared. But even if you're doing this alone in your living room, know that you are not alone. There's a whole community of people just like you, chewing to age with intention, grace, and strength. So keep going, keep showing up, keep listening to your body and giving it what it needs. These gentle exercises are more than just movements. They're a message to yourself that says, I still matter, my health still matters, I still have the power to change. And as you build this habit, you'll start to notice something powerful. Not just stronger legs or better balance, but a deeper connection to yourself. A quiet pride in showing up for your own well-being. And that's something no one can take from you, because every stretch, every breath, every small effort adds up to something bigger. A stronger, more balanced, more vibrant you.
Now that we've walked through each of the 5 gentle movements, it's time to pull it all together. Not just as a list of exercises, but as a daily rhythm, something you can return to each morning or afternoon. Something that feels less like a workout and more like a gift to yourself. Because that's truly what these exercises are. They're not about changing how you look. They're about preserving the life you love, the independence you cherish, and the freedom to move confidently through your day. Let us pause here and reflect on what you're really doing when you choose to stretch, lift, and move with intention. You're telling your body, I'm still here and I'm still investing in my life. That message is powerful, no matter your age. It changes the way you carry yourself. It changes how you interact with the world. And perhaps most importantly, it keeps you feeling like the best version of yourself, even as the years go on. And if you were wondering whether it's really worth it, just think about what happens when we don't move. Stiffness becomes the norm. Muscles begin to weaken. Simple tasks start to feel harder than they should. But the good news is that it doesn't take hours at the gym to reverse that. These 5 simple exercises done regularly can help you get up from a chair more easily, reduce your risk of falls, and make everyday movements feel smooth again. Now you might hit a day when your motivation just isn't there. That's okay. Everyone has those days. The key is to show up anyway, even if it's just for 2 minutes. Maybe you start with 1 exercise. Or maybe you skip the physical part and do some deep breathing instead. The important thing is to keep the habit alive. Momentum is built by consistency, not intensity. If it helps, write down your routine and post it somewhere visible. Make it part of your morning ritual, like brushing your teeth or having your coffee. You might even keep a little checklist or calendar and mark off each day you complete your movements. That small visual can be a powerful motivator. And here's another tip: celebrate the little wins. Did you feel more stable walking across the room? Did you notice less stiffness in your back this morning? That's progress. That's your body thanking you. Aging well doesn't mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It means waking up with less pain, walking with more confidence, and feeling capable in your own skin. Now, if you haven't yet, consider inviting someone else to join you. Whether it's a spouse, a neighbor, or even a friend, over the phone, accountability and companionship can make your routine more enjoyable. It becomes less about discipline and more about connection. And connection, as we know, is one of the most powerful tools we have for longevity and joy. So what does your daily movement look like now? Maybe it starts with arm circles by your kitchen counter, then a gentle sit to stand from your favorite chair, a little balance training along the hallway, some hip openers while seated, and a few slow steps heel to toe as you move through the living room. Doesn't that sound like something you could do today? You've got this, truly. Every day you show up for yourself is a win. These simple movements aren't just protecting your physical health. They're protecting your peace of mind. They're reminding you that no matter your age, you are still capable, still growing, and still in control of your health story. So here is what I want you to remember as we wrap up. Small movements lead to big changes. Every stretch strengthens your body. Every breath calms your mind. Every gentle effort adds more life to your years. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to keep moving forward steadily, confidently, joyfully. If this video inspired you, let me know in the comments. Share your favorite exercise, or even just tell me how your body felt after trying one. Your story could motivate someone else to start. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss more videos like this. Here's to strength. Here's to balance. Here's to living your best life, one step, one breath, one stretch at a time.